Hi guys, good morning. It's so funny, every time I put the phone into the holder, it automatically turns on. It must hit the buttons. So, we're back with the hashtag journal jigsaw. Yeah, we're going to do some more. I think we're going to work in I'm going to try to work in our 50 stack challenge. I lost my paper, you guys, and I know I'm behind, so I think I was up to buttons and art, but I felt like I did the buttons, but I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna do that because we're gonna clean off the desk, y'all, because tomorrow's resin day. I have it prepped already for us. So we're gonna do the butterfly and bird embellishments. We already technically did the serene snippet, but now we're doing snippets in a different way because I'm just gonna do a long, look, I did mostly squares on this page, but instead we're just going to do the long snippet roll thing, is my plan. That's my plan. And no, as always, I did not really, so I wanted to show you guys how I do it though, or one of the ways. So the first thing I'm going to do is just start picking stuff up and gluing it down. Actually, it's what we're going to do. Off the desk, Patty. Start from off the desk. There's a lot of stuff on my desk that just shouldn't be here, but there's also lots of stuff that we can include in that snippet roll. Like, all right, well, not these. These go in my Bible. No, you know what? We're going to use them. They're on, well, maybe. They're on the desk. Like, I'm kind of wondering what the heck is on the desk. So we have these from yesterday. Do you remember? So, where's my little roller? Now look, I found the blue one. So I'm going to try to tear, sort of, into just lines, right? What's everybody doing? Oh, I wanted to say love and blessings to Jacqueline. Oh, I forgot your guys' names. I'm so sorry I didn't write them down yet. So to my new subscribers, I will get your guys' names down, though. Usually I put them in my book here, but I have just been sloppy since I came home from Mom's. I just, these are just old collaborations I did. The other side has names, which of course I'm not going to just put on the screen. I guess I could, because I don't think I use anybody's last names. Hi, Tutu. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Darcy. I'll get the rest of these. Don't worry. I know it's probably not your goal anyway, but there it is. So, there's just so much stuff around me, you guys. So I have this bag, and we are going to use this bag today. We're going to use this darn bag. Or it's going in the trash. I mean, there's just no two ways about it, okay? So, snippet rolls. And you're going to see we're going to hit the butterflies right off the bat because I made this little thing. And actually, this is meant to be a tab. I thought it would be a cute tab. But not today. Not today, my friends. All right, so we're just going to start. And I know this looks like I'm just doing another masterboard type thing. But no. We're going to do a snippet roll. And I am going to turn this heat off because it's right at my feet. It only takes, like, the room is cold when I first walk in here. But yeah. Doesn't take but a second. All right, I'm going to put that piece up there. Oh, we need to get right here, scraper. Come here, scraper. Sorry about the arm, guys. Wonder if I can bring you in just the tiniest bit. There. I love that I learned how to do that. I know it's silly, you guys, but there it is. Okay, so, and I know that this piece right there is not all the way down, which probably won't matter in the long run, but you just don't know, do you? So yeah, we're just going to take some of these pieces from in here. Sorry, well, this is one of my jelly prints. So I think this is deli paper. And I'm pretty sure, oh, maybe I did glue down for enough. Nope, sure didn't. Sure didn't, guys. So, I keep trying to clean But every time I try to clean or declutter my art room, I wind up going out in the other room and doing the same thing, which, you know, to be fair, always needs it. Well, I always feel the need to declutter when I come home from my sister's house because her house is so serene because she's a minimalist. So there's never anything out of place. Well, and she's a neat freak too. So, I mean, you know, she's got both of those going for her. My mama got 3 types of children. You know, me and my other sister are not as concerned with the state of the house. That's not true. I am concerned. I just don't want to spend my entire life cleaning house. And since I'm a stay-at-home artist wife, yeah, which means I'm a stay-at-home wife that does art, crafts, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why I did that way. There's no good reason. I just thought, that's a lot of one color. I want to cover this spot up underneath, which in the end probably wouldn't matter anyhow, but makes me feel better. Get up there. So I tend to, like many others, get precious about, oh no, I'm covering it up, but that's the whole point. You're supposed to kind of cover it up. Oh shoot, we should have did one where you didn't cover anything, huh? Well, not this time, guys. Maybe the next one. I meant to do the one where they just go in a line. That's why I was cutting those like that. And I forgot that quickly that that's what we were doing. Notice I'm not inking. I know, I want you guys to notice. I don't see why we would keep that piece. There's nothing cool on it. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to go over this baby. Oh, not with that piece, though. We don't need the piece of... This is obviously out of a magazine. It's pretty, though, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just liked it. I liked the texture look of it. These need to get over here with the rest of the pile. It would be great if we could use everything out of this bag so the bag can quit haunting me. Because I have a hard time. Oh, that's not covered. Oh, but I don't want that next to that. That's what I'm doing. That is what you're doing, Patty. Stay on track. You guys have this where you don't want to throw your bits and pieces, your little gibbles and bits away, but you never seem to use them either. So you're like, all right, I'm kind of tired of looking at you now. That's how I'm feeling about them. Plus, you know, I want to do some resin work, and I prepped for the resin work, but we have to have a clean space to do our resin work. I also have to have a little bit clearer of a brain. And for those of you that are new subscribers, yeah, everything I do with resin is experimental to me. Because, just put it down, Patty. See, I was trying to weave it like I normally would. Stop weaving, just put the stuff down. Okay, right? So, let's find some more stuff. Oh, fun, look, hearts. I'm trying to preserve the heart portion of that one, but these are doodle pages. Doodles. I know, it doesn't seem like it, but we are going to get butterflies and birds. I cut a bunch of small birds the other day, you guys. I did it. I know, it's a miracle. But I actually did sit down and do it. And then I realized that the book that I was, that I've been using, it's not very vivid. Like that's fun. Okay, that can go on top of something. The birds are not, they're not vivid. Like they're all kind of a quieter color. I'm going to put this one here. Can you see that? Let's turn it this way. Usually I would have this. I don't know why I'm not doing it this way. Oh, because I thought I was going to go in consecutive order. But because normally I have it on here so I can spin it. You know? Oh, now I need to put you back out just a... Ooh, sorry guys. Just a titch so you can actually see. Good? Is that good? Okay. Because, of course, I raised it up towards you. Oh, more jelly prints. Apparently, there's a lot of my jelly prints in here, which is a thing with me, you guys. I make the jelly prints, And then I never use the jelly prints because I really like my jelly prints. But, you know, they do classify as my art. This also is my art, which is why I thought, oh, this will work great for my prompts. You know, for the 40 stack challenge prompts, because this is in fact my art. All over the place. There was no rhyme or reason to that. I just want you guys to know. Well, apparently that one's going there. I was trying to be all organized like Gal Augustinelli always is. But no, that didn't last. Sure didn't. Okay, what else do we have? Let's put one of these down this side. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. If I can hold on to the glue long enough, huh? I know I changed the way I'm gluing because some of those are fragile and this is not. Not fragile. And yet when my hands get too gicky, I have my sponge. The water I didn't change from yesterday though, so it's awfully dark. Awfully dark looking, Patty. Normally I'm not too worried about these because I just sew it anyway, but I'm not completely into the sewing jam right now. I know, I will be, and then I'll sew everything that I have put aside and said, oh, I'm going to sew that. Kind of all at once. Yeah, good spot for our butterflies because that's our jigsaw, journal jigsaw piece. And I'm going to try, well, I don't know. I'm going to work on my printer again today because that thing is being stubborn as all get out. So I still haven't downloaded Angela Kerr's or Rachel's stuff, and I think they're already halfway through it. So I do keep using Rachel's digitals, just not the digitals that are for her summer stuff. They're so beautiful. I mean, they're always beautiful, let's face it, but right now the printer is being wonky, but that's the beauty of it. They don't care. Use what you got. That's the fun of working on their stuff because they're very, you know, you do you. And I guess I got this new service where they'll mail you some stuff, and I don't know how that works. I have done that. I bought a fundle from Pam at the Paper Outpost. Yeah, I have. And I'm hoarding it because that's just how I am. I haven't used any of it. I bought it like a year and a half ago. It's terrible, I know. But the papers are so fun that I have not used them. By the way, has anybody noticed that my voice changed? I didn't. I actually, one of my, I don't watch my own videos because I was already here. You know, why would I watch it? I'm here. And there's too many people to watch to be watching myself, you know? And so, but it came on autoplay, and I was doing something else when it came on. And so I was listening, and I was like, that is not how my voice used to sound. And I asked my son yesterday, and he's like, no, Mom, this is how your voice always sounds. And then he's like, well, I don't think I would notice I live with you, which is a true point. This is table and chairs, and this is not getting used because that is for Marguerite Miller challenges. I know exactly why that's in here. Oh, these are cool, though, these little chains. I probably had these out for Sam's, the collage over there we're working on. I'm going to get back to it. We're going to finish it up, actually. I'm just frustrated with myself because I can't believe I forgot to put the hat on before I glued his head down. So now I'm frustrated with that. So it's going to take me a minute to decide if I'm going to let it go. Are we just going to let it go, or am I going to just print his face again? Well, I won't. I'll have my husband do it because he's got the, I used to have a no, I have an inkjet now. The other one, a laser printer, but my hubby dropped it. Yep, moving rooms. And he was going to replace it, but I was like, ouch. No, it's not Black Friday, you know, which isn't even always a guarantee anymore. They don't always do good stuff for Black Friday. This is the piece I was trying to save, and I almost just threw it away. Okay, get some glue, Patty. What are you doing? So if you guys have any glue suggestions, that would be great, because I'm really missing my other glue. The, you know, the Scotch Create. Okay, so there it is, right? But we're gonna, does anybody see? Oh, there it is. Look at that. The tear ruler. But maybe we should use the straight one, because we don't know. We don't know what this is gonna be, right? I feel like I don't want my strip much larger than this, whatever this happens to be. I was thinking leave it big enough to make pockets and stuff with, but I'm not feeling it. Okay, so now this one needs to match that one, obviously. Right? Okay. And then we're going to have this leftover piece, but we'll deal with that. Don't worry. I mean, at some point. Oh, no, we're going to cut our butterfly right in half. Sorry, little butterfly. You're going to look really cool, though, on something. Okay, there. I like this size. Maybe we'll do a strip that size, too. Okay, so now we're going to take and glue them together. I mean, it's just that easy. We're going to glue them together, and then I'll wind up putting a piece of, well, I guess we could do it together. So on this side, wow, those aren't not even straight, are they? No, that's okay. We'll just move it over there to the side and call it good. Let's see. I have a couple that are crap and a couple that work. Just masking tape, guys. I have actual, you know, painter's tape, but I'm not going to use that on here. So we're just going to put a piece of masking tape on it. Make that work. And then just because I feel like it, I guess we'll just bring it around. Normally I just cut it off. But I'm feeling like it will go right in with this stuff. So we'll just put it there. So now we have a nice long strip. Right? So then we can just do it again on this one. And then I'm going to try to pay attention to the time so we can do a little bit of decorating on top. You know, we're getting in all of our prompts, man. Oh, look at this. Well, this is really pretty. It's still going down, but it is pretty. Maybe we'll put it down at the bottom, huh? Gail always does her corners first, and I keep trying to remember that, but I don't. But I keep trying, because, you know, when you see somebody whose results always come out beautiful, that's kind of where you want to be, right? So I just forget what I'm doing halfway through and go back to Patty way. So there's that. Okay, got some more of these. Let's pop these babies on. So did you guys realize this is how out of it I am from, you know, recent events? Sorry, Mom. I just called my mom a recent event. But, you know, at some point. Anyhow, I did not realize that Sunday is Easter. So, guess how much Easter stuff we have in our home? Yeah, that's just about how much right there. I did talk to my son, who's going to be, that means he'll be 16 in 2 weeks. Which also means I'm going to be 50 in 2 weeks. Which reminds me to get a workout in today. Yeah. Yep, it does. I've been up since 5, which is really good because it was the whole 2 o'clock thing. 2:10, because, you know, that was the time. But I'm very grateful to not be. I don't mind this little bits of black hanging out there at the moment. It could change. And yeah, I'm just putting them down wherever, guys. Which is why mine never looks like Gail's. She does hers in such a cool order. Nope, not yet. Not you yet. It is too much of you. Here's a nice little purpley piece. I don't know. I know what happened to me. I'm trying not to overlap too much because that's what I was going to try to do the first time, you know. Where'd my thing go? But it hurts me. Look, I already did. Well, good job, Patty. Good. Good job. Good job. Okay, here's more of my art coming down. So, because art prompt on the 50 stack challenge was like number 20 or something. I wrote it right here. Oh, I didn't put numbers. Well, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out, guys. Which way do we want it to be? No, I want it to be there. That's not where I was putting it, but that's where it's going now. All right, let's put one of these up here at the top. We need something under it, though. So we'll put some of this little, what is this? I think it's dolly paper that I did up. Dolly paper. It's a lot of pink happening at the top. If I do it this way, pink, no, put it the other way. It fits better. I was going to say the pink would probably get covered up. But I'm trying really hard not to make more scraps. Nope, see, I want that word right there covered. This is just a piece of book page, old book page that I then put gesso over, really light gesso. Some of this stuff in here is a couple of years old. And then some of it's newer, and I don't know how it all got in the same bag. Not really. No, you'd think I would know that, but no, because my brain is like a sieve. Okay, so I got this little blue piece. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it can complement down here. So this is like the super easy way to get a long snippet roll. You know how people do the long snippet roll, which is what we're working on. So I hope I explained that. You know, so you can take it off, you make it into edge pieces, you can make it into pockets, you can make it into something else. A lot of times, you guys, I take my art and then I rip it up and use it again in something else. I was just trying to see which side I liked better. Not sure at all why I even kept it. This particular piece. So, I think, obviously I don't pay attention to it, but the best rule of thumb, and I think the way Gail does hers and Carrie the Crafter, I think is you're supposed to like start with big pieces, and they always do squares or rectangles, which I try and then I mess it up. That's how I roll. See, I feel like this stuff needs broken up down here. The colors, I mean. Color scheme. I think these are some of Sam's old school books. Because now that he's in 10th grade, you guys, and, you know, the big worst of the COVID stuff is over, he still has to do his work on a Google Classroom thing, as they started doing during. But now he's got half of his work is bookwork again. I'm like, seriously? And I'm very suspect because they don't bring the books home, which I am not a fan of. And I have complained to the school because I want to know what you're teaching my kid. And if my kid has struggles, I want to know how to help with those struggles, you know? My child rarely ever struggles. This year is his first year of struggle. And I think it's taking him a little bit by surprise. But I'm not exactly mad at it. I mean, I wish it hadn't been 10th grade. I wish it had been a different grade. But I am glad that Sam's always been super smart and ahead of the grade, you know. But what that resulted in, because he likes to spend all this time on video games, is lazy study habits. Not a lazy kid, but lazy study habits. You know, like the study habits we learned in school, because they don't get homework. Which I'm a fan of no homework. I don't believe you should be taking up any of their extra time unless there's a need. Then give them homework. Or they didn't do their work in school. Well, you know, gotta get done somehow. But that's not, they're not like that, right? Like, he accidentally erased his software work from last semester, and he gets to make it up this semester. It was midterms. How do you get to make it up past midterm? I don't know. It's a new world, right? I was like, no, no, no. You better figure out how you can make things better this term. And, you know, I'm okay. He's still got a C. It's not, he didn't fail it, but like a C for Sam is shocking, right? So, but I am glad that it is forcing him, or rather we as the parents are forcing him. Yeah, I know I use those words about my kid. Oh my gosh, don't force your child. Yeah, I am. I don't even feel bad about it. So forcing him to sit down and at home figure out and learn what it was he struggled with last semester. Because like he struggled in chemistry. He didn't understand the concepts that the teacher was putting down. And those of us that live in the real world, you know, and have work jobs know that sometimes you don't get what your boss is saying or the material you're required to learn, and you have to go learn it. It's not their job to make you, I mean, they're teaching like 120 kids or something. You have so many resources that like we didn't have. I don't want to see him having to look in the encyclopedia thing and try to find crap. No. So as parents, I was like, no, no, no. If you struggled with something, you have the resources. You, instead of playing a video game, will go figure out the missteps from last year, right? Because that's what really matters. Like, I am not a fan of teaching just for the sake of a test. Like, I want the knowledge in his brain. You know? Like, you need the knowledge, and you know, it's a different world because they live in the world of, well, you can just look that crap up on YouTube. Hello. Which is exactly what I made him do last night. Oh, I like this side too. Not the holiday sort though. So I guess I can have a little of both. This is kind of thicker than the rest of my paper, guys. So we'll see how that works out. It might need some extra help. Where does this one want to be? Because I'm really trying to not have anything left over. I should have darkened the edges. Yeah, should have. Just right there where that white piece is. And I should have used the green, but obviously didn't plan for it. Is this where I was putting it? Anybody know? Let's try it this way. Because of course we're going to put something over top of it. Did we get everything? I don't like that. So look at here. School Child's Weekly Report. Ah, that's hilarious. What am I just sitting here talking about? This piece is stuck to my finger, though, so it's getting used. Okay. So, we did not use up the whole pile, guys. I might make some of these while I'm waiting for Sam to finish karate tonight. What do you think? Okay. So, let's use this as a rough guide. Well, I guess let's start on this side, huh? Because that would be easier, Patty. I know, I never take the easy route. Have you guys seen me? Everything I do so much harder, and then I usually have to come back in a second video and be like, here's the easy way, guys. If you're not doing it the Patty way. I'm going to try one more time, sometime this week, to get that corrupted file to load. Because it's a terrible video, you guys. I don't think I did anything brilliant on the video, is what I mean by terrible. But it is funny. I mean, I myself just laughed my butt off because, what was I doing? I was making hidden paper clips. That's what I was doing. And it's not a hard concept. And the fact that I was having such a hard time was very funny to me. Because I just couldn't figure out why I was complicating my own life to the point that I was struggling to get it done. You know? I didn't like that piece, can you tell? So in theory, this little strip should match to that little strip, right? But it's not gonna, because that's not even close to straight. But it's gonna enough, you know? Enough, which is all we need. We don't strive for perfection, we just strive for fun. So, you know. But yeah, it's not straight. My cuttings, oh, look I did it again. My ripping skills are just pants. Okay, so these we're going to attach together again. And I'm going to come right on over this piece because that's plain. I lost the glue stick. Does anybody see it? Ah, there it is. Okay. So, and obviously I never worried about gluing on top of things because I was gluing on it anyway. These two are not well stuck. So we're just, oh, get back in there. You were cute. I wonder if my voice has changed and it's crackly and stuff because I'm allergic to everything in Arizona. And the longer I'm here, you know, the more the symptoms crop. Instead of getting immune to things, oh no. For those of you that don't know me, Patty has some medical issues. So, oh, right, because we have new people, don't we? So, one of them is I suffer from aphasia. So sometimes I'll be on here and you guys will notice I cannot find the words and I can't get them out of my mouth. And it's very, very frustrating for all of us. I'm trying to decide. I think we're just going to connect here. No, because see, that's just way too much pink. Is there any reason I can't do it this way? Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna. That was funny that I just said can't because, like, there's no rules. I just want to make sure I don't like this end and this end together because there's a little bit of pink up here would not go awry. Like that? Yeah, let's just do it that way. I was like, I just set that glue somewhere where I won't lose it. Ah, I lost it. So I just heard of this device, you guys, that when you're sitting at your desk, for those of us, not me, I did a year ago, or tried to. For people who have a sit-down job or spend a lot of time gaming or just sitting, and I do because I have medical problems, so I sit a lot, right? So it's like a vibration plate, and it tricks your muscles in your body into thinking that you're constantly in motion. They're expensive, but I was thinking about getting one for Christmas because Denny is at his desk a lot for work. And Sam, of course, sits at a desk all day in school. And then, of course, he games. He's gaming less and less all the time, which is great. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with games. Just come on. Okay, so now we have this big, big roll, right? And that's what you do. You roll it. Oh, mine is not going to want to roll, though, I must say. So what I do when that happens, like, did you see these pieces here? First off, let's glue this one, and then I'll start at the other end. Well, it's really, well, there's no genius to it. I just take a bottle and kind of help train the paper around the bottle to where I want it to roll to. You know, depending on the size, and sometimes I start smaller, obviously, like this. Dun, 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 dun. And then, of course, pieces will come up, but I still feel like one of these days, see that? That'll have to be tacked down. So we know that if we're going to roll it, well, regardless, that's going to need extra glue. So, I mean, that's a huge one. If it's just a tiny one, whatever, you know. But if it's a huge one, was that not the spot that I just tried to roll and it popped up on me? Well, I don't know. Anyhow, that's how you roll them, and that's how I will roll this one. Oh, it's right here. That's how quick my brain is leaving these days, which is also medication. I genuinely thought I had early onset Alzheimer's, so I went to the neurologist to check, and she's like, no, Patty, you're on 2 medications that cause this. And I'm like, well, that's crap. Why? So now I'm not, because I removed, well, I was on 3 medications that cause it. And the aphasia both. Like, seriously. Like, come on. So, see? And now you have a snippet roll. But we, of course, are going to decorate. And then, well, let's put that one together first. Because I'll forget why it's here. And I would like to keep going, but I want to decorate at least one for you guys. So that, yeah, see this? This is no biggie if we lose this part. So that we have our prompts in. You know, but I would like to finish this pile on my desk. Because, you know, whatever. And there's more than one ways. I think I've made one out of tickets before. Have I done that with you guys? I mean, I've done that. Absolutely. I just don't know if I've done it with you guys. So, all right, let's decorate. But I need to grab... I'm feeling like using stamps. I never use stamps, guys. Hang on. Why? Because I forget about them over here in this corner, which won't be a problem shortly because this will be the back of the desk. And all I'll have to do is turn around. Of course, then I won't have all that stuff at my back. Doesn't matter. Like, there's going to be enough desks in this room. So I have this old box. This is probably why I never use it, because it's always a pain. Because it's broken enough that this, I mean, it's getting sad. So I have all of these are all stamps, you guys. Lord have mercy. And I never remember to use them. So, okay, what are we working on? We're doing birds, butterflies, and my art, which is already in here. Oh, and buttons. Yep, okay. So let's just start here. And then we will just willy-nilly, like I like that stamp there. It's upside down, I know, but the whole thing is, so it doesn't matter. Just putting them on how I like them. I could have took it off the, how did I just have this way, didn't I? I could have took it off this back piece, but then I would have lost the circle-y cancellation stamp. That's what it's called. And then I really want to put this somewhere on here. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So, but now, oh, now, wait a minute. What are we doing, Patty? Now, get out the, now's the time I get to ink something. If I want to. And I do, obviously. Or, oh, I don't want the Scorched Timber, though. That's not the one I want. Let's do, well, maybe we want to do some old newspaper, old paper, whatever it's called. And I guess ground espresso. I was looking for my tea, which is probably at the other desk. You know how that be with me. All right, so this one can be old paper. Oh, come on out of there. Apparently it wasn't old paper, but it was some kind of green. Pretty sure. So, now I don't know why that piece is on there, so we're just going to snip it off. Here I thought we might go all day with no scissors. Nope. Nope, that's not going to happen. Yep, that's where I want it, right there. And then, oh, my little heart's kind of getting covered up, isn't it? Well, that's what happens. And then we still have a butterfly right there, because I was just about to put a butterfly on here, but we have one right there, portion of a butterfly. So, for now, I would consider that done. I'm sure it will wind up with some little bits of lace and stuff. All right, so I want to put something down here. These are wooden buttons. No. Oh, this one could go. But it kind of blends in, though, doesn't it? Does that blend in too much? Let's see. Oh, over here it's good. Over here it's good. What do you think? There's, oh, there's a bird. Well, I have baby journals coming up, so that could work out really well. But of course, we're not going to use just that little group. Yep, there goes the rice everywhere. So let's put this, and I will, so see, if I do decide to sew, now I'll have to be uber careful because there's buttons and stuff on here. Come on, little birdie is ready to go. Okay, so, yeah, I have two little girls, well, I'm making three. They're Cinderella, or Snow White journals, but I'm still going to put other fun stuff in them. Like, that's just not how I roll. Okay, so bird there. And that is our buttons. So we definitely hit our button criteria. And we already have my art everywhere. I didn't mean to combine them quite so much. I feel like that's still part of the magazine. And I feel like I don't want that. That's what I feel like. That was not meant to be left as magazine page. Sometimes I have a really cool magazine page that we're going to use at some point. There. Nice, right? Okay. And so on that, let's see what we got in here. We have, oh, this is all Christmassy stuff, so let's not do the Christmassy. I'm going to organize these one day, I swear it. These are how they came to me from another YouTube artist named Lori Marie Jenkins. She moved to Costa Rica, and I bought some of her stuff. Let's see if there's something in this precious little bag. We should make some of these bags. I mean, obviously I have antique ones, but, or vintage. Vintage is a better word, okay. I like that one, and I like this blue one for a big old pop of blue. So let's see what we can find. I was looking around to see if I had just a little spot to stick these on this desk, where I wouldn't necessarily lose them. Because then I can move that off the desk. Dun, da, da. Okay, so let's look at my birds. You guys, I had so much fun cutting out these little birds. So let's put some birds on too. Oh, see, most of them are brown birds, which doesn't have to be a bad thing. Ooh, he's big. This is a crew of birds, which I don't mind. That's okay, huh? Okay, let's try that. It's funny. Oh, there they went. Nope, they weren't safe because of the rest of my... I should have attached it at the end. Okay, so if we... Uh-oh. Somebody's getting chopped. Is that what's happening here? Here, let's turn them a little more. There! Look at that. They just fit. Okay, cool. Let's give them some ink. So this is how I would do my snippet roll, obviously. And I just know I'm going to make more. So I find it easier to just glue it on the page, the substrate that you're already going to use anyway. You know? For me, that's easier. Most of the time. And it really depends on your mood. I know. It sure does. I don't need all that nonsense right there. Because he's going to sit on this blue with this blue. Well, now I don't like it. What happened? Did I move? No, that's where it was, right? Okay. All right, we'll get out of there then. Because I'm not feeling it. Just that quick, I changed my mind. Oh, get the glue out. These little glue sticks go so fast. I just need my Scotch Create glue back. I spend a lot of time re-gluing with these things, which does not, you know, please me, obviously. I want to make sure that beak is not cut off. That would just be mean. That would be mean. And then I'm going to take this green and kind of color in. I know I'd already toned it with the brown, but I think I can knock it back even further, the white, with this green, and still look pretty natural to the piece. You know? See? Dun, dun, dun. Blend it in better. Yeah. And then I'm thinking maybe there's a little ticket over here in the corner that could go right there, which is not off your desk, Patty. Shame on you. I know, but look. Look, we got fun tickets. Nope, not that one. I need a sideways ticket. Oh, maybe some of these little cheapy LA Express ones. Also, we would get them gone. Oh, you know what? We should make a snippet roll with just those. No? Nope, that's not doing it either. Maybe we'll just use some of this crazy tape if I can get any off, and give him a little piece of tape to stand on. No, this stuff's insane. I know, it's going to go in the trash. It just hurts me to throw away supplies. This is what happens. Don't hoard your tapes, because this is what happens. Because I've had these for like 5 or 6 years and never used them until recently, and this is what they're doing. But that's plenty for him to stand on. Him, her, whatever. This bird. And that was way too low. Well, it left a piece. Oh, come on, Patty. There we go. Whatever. Good enough. Good enough. You almost can't even see it. So, okay, we got birds. We got butterflies. We got my art. I'm going to set this aside for a moment because it's more fun to make the roll. And now I just had that thought. I wonder if we could just use a bunch of these things out of this bucket. No, don't use the bucket, Patty. Stop it. Let's just make another one with this stuff over here on the desk. Yeah, use the stuff on the desk because we want to play with resin. And I can resin, you can do anything you want over a messy desk, but it doesn't make me feel better. You know? So this is when I started this way. This is a cluster, and I don't know why it's in there. That was, I'm not sure why some of the things are in here. All right, so let's start with this. This is a piece of fabric softener sheet that, yep, I used on the jelly plate just to see if I could. I also use them to clean up, you know, when I'm making messes. Okay, so full disclosure, you guys. I try to do things halfway in a nice way for you guys. But when I'm not on the screen, I lost it already. This is the problem. I don't put anything back. That's part of my problem right there. So let me find, here's a bamboo skewer. Normally I dig this glue out because you can actually put all the glue that's left in here right into another glue container. You know? But, like, so much glue wasted. Come on, man. We pay a lot for our supplies. I just feel like we should get them all. So this is what I actually do, you guys. I actually have a little container on my other desk. Oh, look. It's just a little round disc container, and I have all the glues out of my glue things. See, now it's nice and empty, and I don't feel like I lost any supplies. Oh, I'm keeping that top so I can just quit pretending like I'm not. And then I just smush it around. Where's my scraper? You know, when you're doing something. So sometimes I put them back on top of other glue, and sometimes, like, because I'm doing this currently, I would just smush it in there and keep on moving, because there's no point in wasting your own supplies. And I know that that's how it needs to be made, but that doesn't mean we have to accept it. Like, I do not want to see that word. So look at that. There's enough glue. Just grab another glue stick. So yeah, basically what you would do is retract your other glue and just glob it on top, and kind of, you know, push it in, and it'll go. And then you'll have even more glue, and you haven't wasted all that glue that's in the bottom of that container. Because I would rather buy other art supplies than glue. Glue is necessary, and we enjoy it, but, see? Now see what happened? Normally, I don't use my smasher. I use a actual palette knife, like this one right here. Could have just grabbed. But it is what it is, and I don't even mind. The whole point of the art room is to get messy, make a mess, and tomorrow make another mess. So this is another one of those, like, it's a mini cluster like this. I was probably going to add it on or something. Like that. I don't know, but now I'm gonna. These are, I was trying to do, Corey Diamond, Creating with Scraps, does clusters like this. And they're very cool. So, because, you know, I watch all the same people as everybody else watches. And I always watch new ones. And because I'm part of the PM Artist Studios group on Facebook, I watch a lot of them. Of course I do. They're brilliant, those two ladies, mom and daughter. I have not gotten back to see a single live, though, since Mom passed, and that's hurting me a little bit because I genuinely enjoy them, and I enjoy the conversations in the chat, you know. So, but I'm playing catch up because I was gone for nearly a month from home. And, you know, I just feel like I'm behind on everything. The only thing I haven't done much is catching up with friends, to be fair. Nope, been pretty isolated. I caught up with one friend for breakfast, and that was lovely. But that's it. I mean, I talked to them, of course, but everybody has busy lives, you know. You know how that goes. Including us, right? Like, there's days I don't ever want to leave this art room. But you know, if I had realized that this weekend was Easter Patty, I would have made plans to go away with my family. I know that we just got back, but I love to travel, and so does my son. My husband does not, you guys. He's not. No, I don't know what happened there, but he does not love to travel. But I had promised my mom that one of the things I would do is not sacrifice traveling, because she always wanted to travel. And I know that you make weird, odd, it's just the stage, you know, you promise to be better and do better and all that fun stuff when something like this happens. But actually, I didn't promise my friend Jen I would do any, because her life was just utter contentment. Like, she's like Denny, she's content to be in her space. She loved to travel too, but like Jen was just content always. That's, I think, I think that's what that was. But Mom was like me, and she's got a little bit of a gypsy soul, so she loves to travel. So I did promise. I've been here in Arizona. I live in Arizona, for those of you that don't know. Yep, sure do. I have been here for 10 years, 15, my son, 16. 15, because Sam's going to be 16. And we came when Sam was a year old. So, and I've done basically nothing here. Like I haven't seen most of, because I find it very boring. And it's all trying to kill me. Like, unfortunately for me, literally, because I'm allergic to it all. But, like, there's got to be something good here, right? So, I need to put a shout out to my Facebook friends, I guess, and ask them, what is some fun crap to do around here? Because, Lord, and I love the scenery. I love the mountains. I love to be up the mountain. And it was actually, the mountain that's here close by was actually my favorite place to be until Denny took me, well, Denny and I went to, I say he took me because he's the one that drives, because it's, he has a business truck. So his truck is, it's part of his work package, which means Patty doesn't get to drive it, which is fine, because that means Patty gets to do other things. Why Denny has to do all the driving. This one's really sticking to me. I need to wash my hands off. Anywho, we went up to the White Mountains, and we went to Horseshoe Bend. And I know I got to get you guys some pictures, don't I? And now I have to say my little mountain just pales in comparison to the beauty that's up there. Still beautiful in its own way, but the difference is on my mountain, I think, when I stand there, I remember, I can see everything God made, you know? Well, not everything, but so much of it. When I stand on, it's called Inspiration Rock, probably for a reason. And I can generally find contentment in my skin. I have not went up there since Mom passed away, so, and she loved it up there. So that's an option. I guess we could take a travel up the mountain this weekend, maybe. Or we can put floors in Sam's room. Yay. Yeah, because we're still doing that. Well, because obviously I left in the middle of it, and, well, we have to put baseboards in. To be fair, we're doing baseboards, not floors. Well, we're not doing anything. What we're doing is avoiding it. I was like, okay, next time we do floors, how about we just hire someone? Cost more money, be done in a weekend. You know, so, which we won't do. We'll do another room and we'll take another 5 years to do it because that's how we are. I'm trying to teach my kid, you know, that's not normal. Get your stuff done because, like, I'm always telling him, like, when he's getting ready for karate and stuff and school, why are you waiting till the last minute? The rule is, you know, if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. This is the rule I've been teaching him since he was a baby. But, you know, teenagers do what they want to do when it comes to these things. And you got to give them leeway because, you know, how else are they going to learn? Especially with karate. I figure, okay, if Sam's late for karate, he's disrupting the class. And that sucks, right? Except then Ma'am will make him do several hundred push-ups, jumping jacks, crunches, whatever she feels. Because there's a consequence for being late. And it is an immediate consequence, which I really like. So I'm like, well, you know the rules. So on your head, you know, if you're late, and he is not. It's the one thing he's never late for his karate. He'll be like, come on, Mom, we gotta go. But he still waits till the last minute to put on his gi. I'm like, but, well, not really last minute. I guess he used to be fair to Sam. Actually, lately, I'm kind of like, are you kidding me? We got lots of time. And he's like, I would rather be there early. I'm taking these little pumpkins off this because the front is, or the top is something for me. But I really like these pumpkins. They make me think of Charlie Brown, which, as you guys know, is one of my favorite characters. Because you guys hear me talk about my Charlie Brown cups a lot. I know. I stopped in Sedona, because I know I told you guys that I finally got my husband to Sedona after all these years and it was raining. But I still stopped at the Goodwill there. Because people buy things while they're on vacation, you know, that they need. Like pressure cookers and stuff, books and whatever. I was after books. To be fair, I was after books because I'm looking for a couple of books. But I refuse to pay $20-some for a book that I'm going to tear apart for art. So I still don't own an Edith Holden book. And to be fair, I would probably need a couple because I'm sure not going to tear the first one apart. I know my own nature way too well for that. So here's some of my art. So we're going to stick that. Where? Where are we going to stick that? Over here. And I'm going to leave that little bit of dark in the edge. Okay, so we're just about done, you guys. And I think I will pack some stuff up and take this with me to karate tonight after I do my karate walk. You know, I think I will continue on. What do you think? And I'll just put them in the book and then we can tear them apart if I don't do it and put them together. So, that was our snippet roll. Oh, come here. That was our snippet roll. And we got our birds, our butterflies, some more birds. And we'll do more. We're going to continue on down this. I stopped because, one, it's kind of wet. And two, a part of me really does want to put some stitches in it. So, we'll see if I get around to that. Not today, because I want to clean off the desk so we can resin tomorrow. That's today's goal. All right, so I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye.